Hey, what's going on, guys? Xavier Cottle with High Octane Analysis coming back at you again with another film room breakdown slash analysis. Today we're going to be doing Ryan Kelly, center for the Indianapolis Colts. Ryan Kelly is a very talented center. One of the best in the league, if not the best. People like Jason Kelsey, Rodney Hudson, they're up there too. Ragno, who is a really good draft prospect in 2018, but he was injured and dropped for the third round, is now coming along. He's starting to look like one of the best centers in the league in these first 5 games we've seen in 2020. But yeah, we'll have to see. Ryan Kelly's up there. He's one of the fastest elite centers in the league. Probably the fastest elite center in the league. Um, he's agile. He's a very good technically. He's very sound in his pass protection and run game. He's just all around. He's got the full package. But hey, before we get in the video, if I could ask a huge favor of you guys, if you could pause the video, like and subscribe. I'm coming out with 5 of these videos a week. I'm bringing you all kinds of different linemen from different teams. And they're all going to be good. They're all going to be making the PFF Team of the Week. So you're going to see who the best linemen are in the league on this channel at a weekly basis. So if you like offensive linemen, you like seeing if you want to really know who's the best offensive lineman in the league and um, how they're playing this year or how these offensive linemen are doing year after year, come to my channel. I'm your guy. But yeah, that being said, without further ado, let's get into this video. Ryan Kelly, center. Philip Rivers is under center on this play. Checks. See snap. Boom. Okay. So on this play, what you should really notice about Kelly is really his speed off the ball here. See how fast he gets hip to hip with Quentin here. He's a little high, but that's not really a big issue there. And see how whenever he feels Nelson leaving, he's moving his body with Nelson. So he's not leaving any room for this guy to get through this crack. And then once Nelson leaves, he's just really doing everything he can to get through there, but he's nowhere near the play. That's a great block from Kelly and Nelson. But that's a good job from Kelly to continue to run his feet and continue to try to get to continue to try to keep that gap closed, making sure he can never really get through there. Philip under center again. Good block. Perfect. Perfection. Perfection working to the next level. See it in slow-mo. Watch, he comes off the ball, puts his hand over just to make sure this guy doesn't shoot this gap. Whenever he feels and goes to the outside, he puts his hand there. Stays square. See how he's broke down, chopping his feet, going down the line. Still chopped his feet. Has him walled off and continues to run him. That's a just perfect block from level 1 to level 2. That's fantastic. Exactly what you want to see out of Ryan Kelly there. Um, 708. Here's Kelly. 3-eye right here. Really playing the gap more than a 3-eye. But that's a good set from him. Notice how quick he moves over there. See it one more time, full speed. Boom, he's already there. Fast. See it in slow-mo. Good step, good step. Shoots hands fast. Make sure to get him on there before they can get smacked away. Just mirrors him here. Keeps mirroring, keeps mirroring. Keeps him away from the quarterback here. He never gets in on the quarterback. That's a great block. That's a really good block. Next play, 6:04. Not too many plays here in the first and second quarter, mostly because I think the offense only got 19 snaps. But in the third, there's about 8. So that really makes up for the lack of plays. Boom. Great block. Almost gets the pancake. See him here. Bam. Yeah, great run block, great run block. See how he's just continuing to move his feet. Once he makes contact, he just keeps running them feet. Boom. Don't really like how he jumps backwards here, mostly because his guard's pulling, and um, that's a really good skip pull from him. That's a good job to put his hand on his back. It's just a heads up play from Gulinski, just to make sure he never trips over his center there. I don't like that. Um, especially on a pull play. That's not bad, necessarily if you think you're getting blown up, but he gets a ton of movement on him. Why not just fire off the ball? But I guess that's to establish his base, I suppose. But still, yeah, that's a really good block from him. He gets movement there. He gets him, he gets him moving the opposite way of where the ball's going. Even though that guy probably never makes the play in reality, but it just shows his motor and shows that he wants to fire off the ball and drive somebody. Here's Kelly. 90 and one tech on him. Boom, steps over, gets a hold of him. Yeah, that guy just never has a chance. Once 90 stands up here, he's just kind of beat. That's a really good set from him. Like I said, notice the footwork. Feet are ready. See, when he takes his step, he's already beat him to where he wants to go. So he snaps, beats him to where he wants to go, fills that gap, and notice how his feet were just, were picking up, going back and forth, stomping in the ground just a couple times before he got there. It's kind of quick, but just shows that he's ready to make this block and ready to absorb that contact. Next play, 11:08. Here's Kelly at center. Good step. Yeah, perfect. Do you just see how quick he works his hips around? I'll say this a lot because that's really his footwork and his speed are really what set Ryan Kelly apart from everyone else. See how and his combo blocks are just supreme. He's definitely the best combo blocking center in this league, and it's not even close. There's no close second to him. See how he gets right on his teammate's shoulder and then works his feet around like so quickly as soon as he sees his guard leave. It's like he's continuously following his guard's shoulder and moving with his hips. He's moving his hips with him. Boom, he goes, his hips come around, bam, he's walled off. That's a fantastic block. That's textbook. Like I said, that's exactly what you want to see out of your center. Especially on them combo blocks. That's you have help whenever you're combo blocking, but still yet if one person doesn't perform it correctly, then the whole block is just worthless. And Kelly is excellent at getting hip to hip with his partner and then moving up to the next level. That's perfect. Ball's coming around. You see his aggressive hand fighting there too. I like seeing that. Something he does fairly often at the next level. He's always trying to make life hell for these linebackers. Puts his hand there, works to the next level, walls him off. As soon as he says that, smacks his arm. Linebacker's a good grip on him here, so he didn't go down, but he keeps smacking his arm. Keeps messing with him. Linebacker jumping now. He's pissed. He's angry. But yeah, that's a really good job from him. Especially getting to the linebackers. If you have any chance of messing with linebackers at the NFL level, getting in their head, that's a good thing because they are responsible for a lot of things on the NFL field. Especially the Browns. They're young, but they are improving. I will say that. Browns have had linebacker core look leaps and bounds better than they did last year. Here's Kelly. Boom. Good hand. See how he gets a good punch there and really moves him over. See it in slow-mo. Snap. Good fire step. Bam. Jacks him open for that right arm. That's a good punch. That's powerful. Tries to work back to the inside. What's Kelly do? Stay with the block so Taylor can cut right off of his hip. Love to see that. That's great. That's so good. A lot of people, once they come back to the inside, they just kind of stop blocking, thinking they're going to run the guy in there. But, good running backs are going to see this cutback lane like Jonathan Taylor just did. And, went off his hip. Jonathan Taylor is improving at a really, really fast pace right now. with his ball carrier vision. He looked. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. He looked bad. He didn't look good the first couple of games, but that third game against the Jets started looking good. That fourth game against the Bears, he started looking very good. And this game right here was hands down his best game he's played all season. Another interesting thing to keep in mind, though, for my Colts fans, Jonathan Taylor has faced the fifth most, and keep this in mind, he's a rookie. He is the fifth most, or the Colts offensive line has faced the fifth most of every team in the league amount of stacked boxes, meaning 7 or 8 or more. And, the Bears and these teams, I mean, the Bears and the Browns were stacking the box against us. They were not allowing the run. And I'm going to be honest with you, the reason I think that's happening is because I think people are disrespecting Phillip Rivers. And, I mean, you saw what he did against the Browns. I'm going to stop talking about that, but you see what I'm saying. Taylor really hasn't had a chance to thrive, and this offensive line is getting dogged because of our quarterback, in my opinion. But keep this video going. 14:53, start of the third. No disrespect to Rivers, 8-time Pro Bowl, most will be a Hall of Fame for sure. Boom. Works over perfect. I don't think he really saves Quentin Nelson here because if all else fails, I think Nelson still moves back into position on this. But Nelson did set his outside, and then 90 sets a good, good outside, good club right here. And Kelly just comes over and closes that down, makes sure Nelson doesn't get beat or doesn't have to hold him. It's a really good block from him. It's a good awareness there. Next play, 14-14, third quarter. Here's Kelly at center. Boom, good block, good block, good block. Drive him out of there. Good job. Exactly what you want to see. If a nose guard just wants to sit down, he's versing a one tech right now, or zero technique, whatever you like to call it. I guess one technique would be on either side of his leg. It would be a shade. Facing it, comes off the ball, gets a good hit there. Braden Smith cracks down on this end, allowing Glowinski to come over. Double team, they get hip to hip. Waits for that hip to hip to really set up. Reworks his hand. You see him bring his right hand back in, jacks him up, and keeps moving his feet. Keeps moving, keeps moving. Once he tries to fall on this play, what's he do? Kelly moves him 3-4 yards here. And this is just this pile. Look at Nelson. Look at Kelly. You saw Glowinski and Braden Smith. I mean, they're just churning. Nelson is trying his damnedest to put him on the ground, isn't he? Oh, that's Myles Garrett. Oh, yeah, I've seen that play on Twitter. Yeah, he was trying his hardest right there to put him on the ground. I give Myles Garrett his props for his agility there. 14-14, now on to 13:09, third quarter. 9 plays left. This is a really good game. I wish there wasn't so many turnovers from Phillip Rivers, but still yet. Oh, yeah, fantastic block. See it one more time. One more time, full speed. We'll watch in slow motion. Yeah, that's great. Lets him ride it. Lets him ride his momentum. Just stays on his shoulder, and then what's he do? Dumps him. Yep. Run right with him. Get on his back. Bam. It's a great block. Next play, 9-13. Not really much to explain about that one. It's just belly on belly and putting you on the ground. I'm going to let your momentum take you to the ground, and then I'm going to lay on top of you. Still like it, though, because Kelly was the reason he goes to the ground. If no one else, if he doesn't hit him as hard as he does, he probably just stays up. We'll see here. We'll see Kelly pulling on this play, see what he does, see if he opens up. Bam. Perfect, 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 perfect. Gets out there, running him. You see how athletic he is. You see how agile he is. You see how he moves with these, people at the second level and stays right in front of him. Watch a step here. No false step on this right foot. Opens up with this left foot. Turns it. Angles it. He doesn't. Perfect. Bam. Open straight up. Knows his matchup. Looking here to see if he's going to have to get a punch on him. He sees Le'Raven Clark has him pretty solidly. So he goes straight to this backer. And I'm sure 28 didn't like seeing that, but ends up getting drove, 5, 6, 7 yards. And we get a good gain out of it. It's a really good play. I like seeing that from Frank Reich, getting our centers out into seeing that center pull, because Ryan Kelly is hands down the most athletic elite center in this league. We should be pulling him more. We should get him in space more. I think he ran a 5 flat. So that's definitely on the low end of offensive lineman. Lower end. I guess Lane Johnson, 4'7", 310 pounds, 6'6". But, not everyone does that. Here's Kelly, center. Boom. Yeah. This is the one play I saw from him that really ate me alive, because he did this like 4 or 5 other times this game and did it to perfection, but this one he doesn't. And he takes off, good step, sets the hand there. And you see how he just never turns his shoulders to his matchup. He just comes downhill like this. And he knows this is his matchup. So once he gets over here and puts his hand there, see it? Boom. Once he gets there, he should, turn his shoulders a little bit more. He's still kind of facing like that half of his body. 33's in here. Let's see where 33 started, actually. Yeah, 33. See, this is a stacked box right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 33 is really not even paying attention to his matchup over here. He's just kind of like, all right, I'm playing the run. What's he do? He instantly commits. Like I was talking about, I mean, it was ridiculous. But still, yet, even with that commit, if Kelly just comes over here, blocks, and then sets down. See how he's just kind of jumping around right here? He never, like, chops his feet up and tries to get to him. He's just kind of hopping. Hop. Yeah, I hate seeing that. But still, yet, he did it to perfection 6 other times. That's just one mental error out of whatever the 45 plays he had all game. So we'll let that one slide. But still, yeah, that's probably a huge gain if he just sets down and gets a good block on that linebacker. Next play, 8:05. Then 6:24, 5:31. Here's Kelly at center. Good step. Puts the hand over. Yeah, you see not really an explosion, but a very good pop on his punch there. Good hit on that next level. Works his hand over. Make sure Glowinski's guy doesn't cut inside on him. Glowinski shields him off. That's a good feel there. Good awareness. Works up to the next level. Gets a good hit. And then keeps blocking. Doesn't give up on the play. It's a really solid block. It's a really good job working to the next level right there. See how he breaks down and mirrors his guy here? See how he's breaking out. He's not hopping. He's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good wide base. Moving. Chopping all the way down. Good stuff. Good stuff there. .624. Here's Kelly. Got the one tech on him. Boom, steps towards him. Good block. Gets the pancake. A little extra syrup on that one. Like seeing that. Love to see this. Watch a step here. Gets lateral. Boom. Bam. Good hit. Nelson helps him out just a little bit, but he knows Kelly can handle him, and then just... It looked like he was going down as it was, but Glowinski definitely helps with this. Yeah, he's definitely going down already. That's a really good block. That's a really good base block to reach a shade over from him and a pancaking. That's fantastic. Keep in mind, Ryan Kelly's just 27. That's not super young, but it's not old either. Um, so he's got a long time left. Kelly still probably got a good 4 to 6 years in his tank, for sure. Boom, good reach. Keeps running his feet. With how they're set up here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kelly, Nelson. Nelson takes off. 93 is going to play over. 56 is really responsible here. Yep, and he makes the play. They should have let him go, and then Galinsky works up to that linebacker here. But, it's whatever. Still a good play. See it in slow-mo. Good snap. Good step there. Trying to reach his outside. Still running, still running. He's just treating it like a zone. So he takes him to the outside. Taylor cuts right off his hip for a good 15-yard gain. Perfect blocking there from him and Nelson. But that's a really good job to continue to run his assignment just to make sure that Taylor still had a lot of space there to cut up. And you saw the hole. I mean, Taylor was driving a Mack. Could have drove a Mack truck through there. Yep, that's the last play in the third. On to the fourth. 3 plays left. 13:30. Here's Kelly. Looks back. Snap. Good block on 96. Pancake. See how he picks him up there? He gets him lifted off the ground a little bit there. And then just demolishes him. Yeah, this Browns defensive lineman was really missing Agba. Yeah, they got creamed. No other way to put it. Other than Myles Garrett doing Myles Garrett things. I mean, the rest of their defensive line is just already 4 yards deep and in the linebackers' faces. And it's still yet they were stacking the box against Jonathan Taylor, and it really wasn't doing anything. This is just a real show of the Colts offensive line's, power. Their might is really just a flexing this game, showing them, hey, we can run the ball on you. But unfortunately, we were playing at a deficit due to their high-powered offense, and Philip Rivers doing Philip Rivers things. Like I said, no disrespect. He's just, I just don't think he has it anymore. I think he's too old. I think he's regressed too far at this point. Here's Kelly. Yeah, perfect. Like I said, if you're going to really watch his combo blocks, this is the reason I call him the best combo blocker in the game. His awareness for when he's supposed to really try to flip his hips and get around this guy, perfect. See, he's a good pillar there. Lets Nelson get a hit on him. Nelson goes off. And then he continues to run his feet and move his hips around. What happens? There's a hole right there for Taylor to run right off his hip. 29 was going to have to make a business decision there if his nickel linebacker didn't come down. And who was that? Was that his nickel linebacker? Yeah, I'm Pascal. Yeah, he's lucky 44 was there. He was going to have to make a business decision right here. Taylor's about to light him up. Next play, 6:22. 2 plays left. Second to last right here. Then I'll talk a little bit about him. Good snap. Bam. Sets to the inside. Just see how quick he moves. It's like every lineman around him is just moving slow-mo, and he just comes over with a great hit right there, just on time. Tries to put a move on Nelson and gets stood up right there. That's fantastic. And he gets hip to hip. He doesn't overrun Nelson and knock Nelson around. He comes over, helps him perfectly. It's a good job from them. Last play here. 4:45, and then, like I said, I'll talk a little bit about him. How I think he'll do the rest of the season. Here he is. Good set, stays on him, screen pass, and then stays with him. Perfect. Just to show, this shows his, to me, his speed, agility, and it shows his awareness here. And the reason it shows that, you see him get here, see him working. Glowinski goes, he releases, and he comes around him immediately, knowing Hines is going to catch this ball and just want to go straight, cut back, and pushes him right out of the way. So much faster than this defensive tackle. And it really allows him to move around so well and make that play possible because of his speed. And what do we get out of it? 12-yard gain. So, yeah, it's a really good play from him. If you're still here, yeah, I'll talk about him a little bit. I think Kelly, like I said, is one of the best, if not the best, centers in the league for what he is. Rodney Hudson, you know, he's a big, powerful run-blocking center. But Ryan Kelly is the whole package. He's incredibly quick, great technique, very agile, and he is a good run blocker. He's not a great run blocker, but he's definitely good. That's the really thing that's going to, you know, he's 27 now. If in the next couple of years, if he can just somehow be a better run blocker, you know, weight room, anything, throwing a little weight, maybe 10 pounds. Like I said, he ran a 5 flat. You know, you throw 10, 15 pounds of muscle on, you're probably going to be the best center in the league, undeniably. But yeah, hey, if you're still here, I appreciate it. Like I said, I drop 5 of these videos a week, all kinds of content. I'm going to be doing my picks fairly soon. Like I said, you know, I didn't really see a lot of likes and stuff on them. I did see a little bit of interaction with my power rankings video, so I think I might do that one this week. But I think I'll do another picks just to do it. I think I'm at 56 subscribers. Once I hit 100, you know, I'll make a video and I'll thank you all for it. You know, it's just the beginning. You know, like I said, I post 5 of these a week. If you like seeing offensive linemen, come see me. Subscribe to me. I will show you the way. But anyways, till next time, guys, I'll be seeing you later.